First scenes of Broken Frame by Stephen Boncella. Fade in. Interior, truck, day. Mike Davis, 26, drives down a rural highway in a battered early 1960s pickup truck. His faded green army jacket, messy long hair, and scraggly beard gives him a feral appearance. On the radio is a news broadcast.
President Ford commented on the fall of Saigon today, saying, "This ends a chapter in the American experience. We must now close ranks, avoid recriminations about the past, look ahead to the many goals we share, and work together on the tasks that remain to be accomplished." In other news, the nation's unemployment rate continues to rise as
An isolated cemetery comes into view. Mike pulls over, kills the engine, and exits. Exterior, cemetery, continuous. Mike walks to the back of the cemetery, stops in front of 3 headstones. First stone reads, Peter Davis, 1920 to 1973. The second stone reads, Jane Davis, 1925 to 1964. And the third, Edward Davis, 1946 to 1963. There's a visible sense of loss and loneliness that Mike's tough, stoic nature can't hide. Exterior, Davis Farm, driveway, day. Mike pulls into the driveway of a derelict farm. Buildings are in disrepair. The fields are overgrown and rusty farm machinery lies scattered about. Mike exits and looks around, partly reminiscing and partly to divine his future. Interior, Davis Farm, barn, day. A set of giant doors open and Mike enters. At the far end of the barn stands a Farmall M tractor covered with dust and dried bird poop. Mike walks over and climbs aboard the tractor. He tries to start it, but the engine fails to turn over. Interior, Davis home, kitchen, day. Mike enters with his duffel bag in hand. There's nothing much to greet our returning hero. Just an old wooden table and a couple of beat-up chairs, dust, cobwebs, mice turds, and bad memories. He drops his duffel bag on the floor and flicks a light switch. Nothing. He then, interior, Davis home, living room, continuous. Enters and looks about. A badly cracked picture frame lying on a mantel catches his attention. He walks over, picks it up. We see it's a middle-aged man in a dark suit and a woman wearing a floral dress sitting beside 2 teenage boys and an adolescent girl. Off-screen, a car pulls into the driveway. Mike walks over to the window. Mike's POV, Sheriff Ed Brown, late 50s, burly and tough, exits the patrol car.
"This is the Sheriff's Department. You're trespassing on private property. Whoever you are, come on out."
Exterior, Davis home, front porch, day. Sheriff Brown is standing on the foot of the porch when Mike steps out. No happy reunion here, just cold, steely-eyed glare.
"Didn't think you'd come back."
I mean, he doesn't need me anymore, and it's not like anybody's bending over backwards to give me a job.
"Well, there ain't much for you here."
I got this place, don't I?
"Afraid not. Your sister owns it."
Mike is surprised.
What's she gonna do with it?
"Who knows?
Where can I find her?
You could try Teasers or every other street corner in Utica. She's just like all my sister's kids, always getting into something."
Maybe I can talk her into letting me use this place.
"Don't tell me you're actually thinking about farming it here."
What's so crazy about that?
"Open your eyes, boy. This place is more trouble than it's worth. Take my advice. Get out.
We'll see.
Stubborn like your father, crazy like your mother."
Sheriff Brown walks to the patrol car.
"In that case, do me a favor. Stay out of trouble. I know it's a lot to ask, but try."
I will, as long as nobody fucks with me.
We'll see.
Sheriff Brown enters the car and drives off. Exterior, Teasers, street, night. The truck parks by Teasers, a seedy strip club located in the rough side of town. Mike exits and passes 2 men, one sleazy, the other goofy.
"They got this chick working here with tits the size of my head."
Mike pays them no mind and enters. Interior, Teasers, lobby, continuous. A big, ugly, surly bouncer sits by the door as Mike enters. Pictures of trashy, half-naked women in seductive poses adorn one wall. Mike searches them for a familiar face, only to find strangers.
"See someone you like?"
Not sure.
Mike turns to the bouncer.
Emma Davis. She working tonight?
"Yeah, her shift is about to start.
Can I talk to her?
Not until she's done. Might as well wait inside."
Mike is about to enter when the bouncer stands up and blocks him.
$10, GI.
Mike digs inside his pocket and reluctantly hands the bouncer the money.
Could've gotten 2 hookers and a bag of weed for that back in Da Nang.
Interior, teasers, main floor, continuous. Mike enters the main floor filled with cigarette smoke, loud music, and rowdy, drunken patrons ogling a topless woman on stage. Mike walks up to the bar as the 2 men belly up beside him. The topless woman exits. An announcer walks on stage.
Well, if you liked her, you'll love this next one even more. Let's give her a big welcome.
The announcer exits. Music begins to play. Enter Emma Davis, 20, whose youth and beauty is slowly being robbed by a hard life on the streets. Though Emma tries to be seductive, it's obvious there's someplace she'd rather be. Mike watches in shock as Emma slowly removes one article of clothing at a time until she takes off her top. Mike turns away. He's seen enough.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you she's fucking hot?
Goofy Man takes out a $5 bill and waves it tauntingly in the air.
Hey, I got $5. Come here. Give me a lap dance, sweetheart.
Mike holds his temper.
Hey, how about you let me rub my dick all over you and come on your face?
Mike angrily turns around to confront the 2 men.
Why don't you 2 knock it off?
Fuck off, soldier boy.
Yeah, what's your problem? You smoke too much weed over in Vietnam?
I think you smoke too much dick over there.
That's my sister up there.
She's anybody's sister for $25.
Mike drops the Sleazy Man with a powerful right cross to the jaw. The Goofy Man takes a swing. Mike blocks him, then shatters a beer bottle on his head. The bouncer enters and tries to take Mike out, but Mike goes after him with a bar stool. Cut 2. Emma views the chaos at the bar. No use continuing when everyone is watching the fight instead of her. She shakes her head, grabs her top, and walks off stage. Interior, jail cell, night. Mike sits inside a cramped, dingy jail cell. Sheriff Brown enters and stares disappointedly at Mike.
You're lucky the club owner decided to drop the charges. I'd just let you rot.
Sheriff Brown takes a pair of keys, opens the cell door. Mike stands up and exits, showing minimal gratitude.
Is my truck still over at Teaser's? Did you impound it?
It's still over there. Hold on. I'll give you a lift. At least when you're in my patrol car. I know you're not going out busting up strip clubs.
Interior, teasers, dressing room, night. Emma sits on the couch, smoking a joint and drinking Jim Beam out of the bottle. Kurt, 30, well-dressed, enters and walks over to Emma.
Hey, somebody wants to say hi.
Emma looks up at Kurt, stoned.
Come on, I'm tired. I want to go home.
I know. But you gotta earn the money somehow, baby girl.
A beat.
Fine?
Emma reluctantly rises to her feet and follows Kurt. Interior, teasers, bathroom, night. Emma and Kurt enter a dirty, dimly lit bathroom. The Sleazy Man and Goofy Man, sporting various cuts and black eyes, stand by a bathroom stall.
What can I do for you two?
I'd like you to suck my friend off and for me to fuck you from behind.
At the same time.
Emma's taken aback.
Both of you at the same time?
Both men nod. Emma rolls her eyes and shrugs.
Whatever.
It's gonna be $25.
The Goofy Man hands Kurt the money.
That's $25 each.
Reluctantly, the Sleazy Man hands Kurt a pair of wadded up dollar bills. Kurt smiles and nods approvingly. Emma and the 2 men disappear inside the tiny bathroom stall. Kurt takes out a fist-sized wad of cash, adds the cash from the 2 men, lights a cigarette, and takes a deep drag. He listens with cold indifference as off-screen Emma is being tag-teamed. To him, this is simply a return on his investment. Interior, police car, night. Sheriff Brown and Mike drive to Teasers. Tensions are high.
Do you have the rifle that Dad won in that American Legion raffle?
Yeah. Why?
I'd like to have it.
You just got out of jail and now you want me to arm you.
I want it because it was Dad's. I'm not looking to fight another war.
Could have fooled me.
Hey, I didn't start shit tonight, okay? I only went there to talk to Emma. The rest just happened on its own.
Bullshit. Nothing just happens on its own. That's something I couldn't get you kids to understand. Your brother sure as hell didn't, and look what happened to him.
Pull over. I'll walk the rest of the way.
Sheriff Brown pulls the patrol car over. Mike exits, slams the door shut. Exterior, highway, continuous. Mike walks down the highway. Sheriff Brown exits.
Do me and everyone else a favor and just keep walking until you get out of town. At least, I won't have to clean up your mess.
Mike flips off Sheriff Brown and keeps on walking. Sheriff Brown slams his fist on the roof of the patrol car.